Hello and welcome to episode 296 of the Daily Sales Message Podcast, where every single day I share a piece of simple and actionable advice that's designed to help you feel more confident and sell more stuff too. In today's episode, we're looking at this notion that not all buyers are created equally. Not all buyers are created equally. And this is something to bear in mind. When you're in business, in sales, particularly in the early days, when you're quite naive and you're quite keen to do a deal, we'll pursue any and every potential buyer, and we might even say yes to things that we don't really want to say yes to, and we probably shouldn't say yes to, just to get people through the door and to get money through the door and to get things moving. Not all buyers are created equally. We have to bear this in mind. Sometimes it's best to not work with people because they will be an unmitigated nightmare to deal with. And I've had this in the past, not so much in my clear sales message consultancy days, but back when I had a real job, I remember those days. Sometimes you can just get a sense of people who are extremely difficult to deal with, who are never happy, and who are just going to drain your energy and drain your time. A good friend of mine said to me many years ago, two types of people in this world: radiators and drains. People that radiate energy and people that drain energy from you. And I'm telling you that not all buyers are created equal. We can't just work with anybody and everybody just for the sake of the money. If you come across people that you don't like, there's something about their energy that you're not sure about, please do not deal with them. You will regret it in the end. And I'm sure you may already even have a story of this where you said yes to something, focusing on the money, and it's become a disaster. You wish you'd never done it. So not all buyers are created equally. Be careful about who you work with and who you supply and who you sell to, because some people can really make your life miserable and drain your energy. And money is money. We can just find somebody else who's going to buy and not be so difficult. And this also pertains to those kind of people you meet in life. When they're asked to give a score out of 10, they say, well, I'm going to give you a 9 because I don't score 10 out of 10 on principle. Those people in particular, you definitely want to watch out for those people. People are just impossible to please. Not all buyers are created equally. Make sure you're dealing with people that you like and that you trust and that aren't draining your energy. And if you're really desperate for business, put your focus into finding more people. So don't chase them, replace them. Put your effort into finding more people rather than kind of just discounting on your morals and your standards just to get money through the door because you have to. Put yourself in that powerful, strong position. Talk to more people. Get yourself out there, because when you have more potential buyers and more options, you've got less pressure and you don't feel inclined to deal with people just for the money, and you can protect your peace ultimately. Right, that's it for this very kind of mental health based episode of the Daily Sales Message Sales Podcast. Tomorrow, in episode 297, I'm afraid your opinion doesn't matter. I'm afraid it doesn't. And I'm going to tell you why. And your opinion about something in particular, it really, really doesn't matter. And I mean that with all due respect, but it really doesn't matter, least of all to your buyer. So tune in tomorrow for that. In the meantime, if you haven't already, head on over to sellingconfidencescore.com. That's sellingconfidencescore.com. There is a simple 20-question quiz there where you can get a score on how well you're doing at selling, where you might need to improve, and more importantly, how to improve. You'll get a free, simple action plan to make some very simple tweaks and changes. And you can do it today for free, and it takes about 2 minutes to do. That's it for this episode. Thank you for listening or watching all the way to the end. I do appreciate it. I'll catch you tomorrow for another episode.